Hi. I feel like I haven't talked to you like properly forever, and I don't know why, because I've been posting consistently, condensed, consistently, that's the word. Yeah. I hope you're okay, and I hope everything is going cool for you, but I've been struggling lately a little bit with my mental health, and I'm starting to open up more about it because of you, actually. So thank you to everyone who I have chewing gum in my mouth. That's so disrespectful. I'm so sorry. Thank you to everyone who DM'd me or commented anything that has to do with mental health, and thanking me for opening up about my mental health when I should be thanking you for watching and enjoying everything that I've been posting lately, even though not all of it has been the best of works, because I have not been the best mentally, but thank you so much. So since it's March and it's the National Women Month, and actually today is the 8th of March, but you're not going to be able to see this on the 8th of March, and I'm so sorry about that. You probably don't give a fuck, but I wanted to share some female authors that I absolutely adore, and maybe you will too. Some of them are super known and most of them are really known, so this is going to be mostly pointless, but I still wanted to share some of them with you, so maybe you're going to discover them here, or yes. These have been only just some female authors that I've been loving lately or discovering over the past year, and this year, since I'm rediscovering and reclaiming my reading habit, so I wanted to share them with you. Starting with the Fairy Queen herself. When I say Fairy Queen, I mean Fairy Queen, the queen that gave us the beautiful, incredible, amazing, lovely trilogy that was the Cruel Prince trilogy, consisting of the Cruel Prince, the Wicked King, and the Queen of Nothing, which I loved wholeheartedly. I loved my entire heart and soul and body and mind. Everything in me loved it, and I gobbled it up, and it just like transported me into somewhere that I have not felt since I've read The Hobbit and the Harry Potter books, and that is a lot. That's like an echelon that you gotta get to. That's like top tier literature for me, and I loved it so much. If you like fantasy, mostly YA, and anything that has to do with the Fae, then Holly Black is your girl. She's your bitch. She is for you. I cannot recommend this lady enough to literally anyone and everyone who ever like says, oh, I'm like interested in the Fae or whatever. It's literally, she's like the first person that comes to mind, and I will not ever stop recommending her books. And her, like, just in general, she's literally the Fairy Queen, literally the fucking Fairy Queen, and I love her so freaking much. The way she does her Fae people, the Fae folks, the way she just does her work, the way she does her world, she builds this fantasy world that it's an escape. It's just, I cannot like explain how it feels, but it literally transports me into a magical, incredible place that is filled with fantasy, with fae, with incredible creatures. It is very like heavy, not really heavy subject wise, but just like you can tell that this author done their research. You can tell that they are a nerd for this shit. They've been a nerd for this shit, and that's my shit. That's like my favorite type of authors, is when you can definitely tell that they absolutely like love and live for this shit. Next up is an author that I discovered last year. Yes, I discovered last year, and I've been absolutely obsessed with them, and that is Rebecca Wraith. They're an author of dark romance mostly, and I mean dark romance, like gutter kind of dark, like filthy, smutty, dark romance, and they are amazing. Like this lady, she's absolutely amazing. First of all, she's the sweetest. She's super sweet and nice, and I was like terrified to DM her, but I did, and she responded, and I responded, and she responded back, and it was so cute. And then she watched my video of her book, and then she commented. She's just so fucking humble and down to earth, and she's so sweet and cute and super creative and open about her process. And I actually discovered her on my TikTok, so you can follow her on her TikTok, and she's open about her process and about her writing. And it's just, if you're into dark fantasy romance stuff, she is for you. she is for you. Even though this year and the like last month of last year, I've been getting more and more into dark romance, but I still have not found an author that satisfied me the way Rebecca Rates satisfied me. When I read her work, like the first book that I've read, the first was Revelations. Ooh, the characters, the plot. It's not just dark romance and it's just all dark, steamy, smutty shit with no plot. She gave us plot, she gave us characters, she gave us world building, she gave us a lot of steam and hot, steamy scenes. She gave us a lot and I gobbled all of that up. So if you're interested in dark romance, then she is for you. This next one is no surprise. Madeline Miller. The first book that I've read of hers, like many others, was The Song of Achilles, and then I went on and read Circe, and I've been following her since, and she's working on a Persephone retelling, and I cannot wait. Hades and Persephone are like the GOAT. They are the fucking couple. And knowing how she does her writing and the research that goes behind it and the information that goes behind it, I cannot be more fucking excited. And yes, she's definitely an author that I will forever recommend. Incredible in historical retellings. There's like her fucking speciality, and Greek mythology historical retellings. She's incredible. Like, the writing is literal poetry. It's poetry. You can, again, like with Holly Black, you can tell that this lady, she is a professor actually, and she taught, I think, I'm sorry if this is wrong, I'm gonna tell you this is wrong, but last time I checked, when I was like very obsessed with her, I still am, but like the first times when I like read Song of Achilles or whatever, I think she used like to teach Greek mythology or something, like the history of it and whatnot, and you can tell that this lady lives for this shit. Like, you can tell, and I absolutely love that. If you're into poetry and you're an oldie like moi, Emily Dickinson, my man, I've been getting more and more into her work, and I'm just wondering why. I'm like regretting every fucking time my professors, before I focused on art, I went to art school, and before I focused on art, every fucking time my professor would recommend me things, and we had assignments, and we were supposed to do Shakespeare, we were supposed to do fucking Sherlock Holmes, we were supposed to dissect a lot of poems, we were supposed to do a lot of things, and I didn't do them out of spite, and I was just mentally all kinds of fucked up, and I regret that so freaking much, because now I'm rediscovering that, and I wish I fell in love with them sooner. No one does it better than our first sapphic lady. I live for her. I love the way her brain works. She was literally ahead of her time. I'm obsessed. And amongst all the old bitches, amongst all the familiar faces, the familiar names, amongst all the legends out there in literature, Emily Dickinson is my bitch. I mean, she wouldn't have thought, imagine you're in the 1890s and someone would tell you hundreds of years from now, someone is gonna talk to their phone and say, "You are my bitch. I love your shit." Life is weird, my man, but yes, I cannot recommend her enough. If you want an oldie, Emily Dickinson is my bitch. Next up is, I don't even know how to describe this genre. So the author is Erin Morgenstern, and she is the incredible lady that gave us The Night Circus, which is a book that I living rent-free in every part of me since the day I've read it, which was like 3 fucking years ago. But let me tell you, it's not going anywhere. The way of writing is so freaking unique. It's so freaking unique. I'm not talking about the one book. I'm talking about her, like, in general, her writing in general. She is so freaking unique, and you can tell. It's like, it's not gonna be for everyone, and I get that. But if it is for you, then you are going to love it. Then it is for you. It's definitely an acquired taste. I agree. I can comfortably say that her books and her way of writing is definitely an acquired taste. But if you acquire that taste, hit me up, DM me. I like you already. Hi. Her genres are mostly like urban, contemporary, fantasy with a little bit of historical retelling, and I love it. It's just the uniqueness of it is what gets me, and I will not stop recommending her. That is Hirumi Kawakami, and let me tell you, if you've been here for a while, I love Japanese literature. I love Haruki Murakami so much, and his weirdness, uniqueness, and whatever, and this reflects that, but puts some oomph to it. I don't know. Haruki Murakami is like it's another. Like, his books are all over the place. By the way, he's working on a new book. Since he hasn't like published a fucking novel in like 6 or 7 years, and he's working on a new book, and I'm so freaking excited. But back to Hirumi Kawakami. Yes, if you're looking for something weird, if you're looking for Japanese literature, something weird, something urban fantasy, unique, something out of this world, she is for you. She has this way of like describing, I just spat and she has this way of describing something normal, right, and setting a normal scene and then adding things to it that you don't even realize that they're being added until you have a new picture, and it's like little by little by little by little, and it makes this new weird setting, but it's so freaking gripping in a weird way. The last one actually I discovered because of you. Yes, it's actually one of my top viewers across all my socials, and I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching and commenting and whatever, and recommending these people, because now I'm still literally in love with her, and that is E.G. Noise. Listen, I'm in love. She focuses mostly on queer sapphic romances, and they are the cutest characters, the cutest couples. The plot is like, it's mostly contemporary, right? All of it is actually contemporary. She focuses on contemporary sapphic romances, so it's not really anything unique. Even the plot isn't really anything unique. It's your basic, a celebrity meets a common, an ex meets their ex, and there's forced proximity, it's like your common plot. But the depth she puts into her characters, the depth we are missing in so many other books, the depth she puts into her characters makes up for the basic plot, makes up for the basic setting, makes up for everything. Plus, the romance between them, the pacing is always perfect. The more I read from the author, the more I see how like the pacing is always freaking perfect, and I cannot get over the cuteness of the couple she creates. Like, babe, you're creating a world. I'm literally talking to the author as if they're gonna see this. You're creating a world that I'm living in rent-free. I'm living in rent-free. The person that recommended me her book the first time ever told me after that it's like what they aspire, and I absolutely like what they aspire their relationship to be like. It's like one of her books, and I absolutely agree. And me too. Like, it's like the cutest relationships ever. No toxicity. It's just so good. It's so good. So we gave sapphic, we gave dark romance, we gave Japanese literature, we gave it all. We gave history, we gave it all. Since it's the month of celebrating women, I'd like to celebrate myself, and I would take a moment to celebrate you who's watching, because I love you so much, and you are amazing, and you are worthy of everything. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself, please. I love you. I don't know what this segment was. If you have any female authors that you would like to recommend, please drop them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to check them out and exchange books together, like book recommendations together and whatnot. And if you like any of these authors, please let me know what you like about them, or if you dislike them, let me know what you dislike. Let's discuss. I hope this was informative or a little bit entertaining for you. I love you so much, and I'm gonna see you next video.